Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Today I have got something which I picked up from ASDA. Saw it on the shelf. There were a few different varieties and this is the one that probably stood out to me the most, seeing as it's the one I picked up. But if it's nice, I'll probably go back and try some of the other ones. Today I've got for you some extra special salted butterscotch milk chocolate. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is a fairly new range from ASDA. I actually do follow ASDA on my Instagram. By the way, follow Instagram. There's a link in the description. And they've been advertising this on their Instagram lately, so I'm assuming it's reasonably new. So this is from their extra special range, A Passion for Quality, established in 2001 apparently. So this is meant to be, I suppose, ASDA's version of Tesco Value. Not Tesco Value, sorry, Tesco's Finest. Tesco Value is like ASDA Smart Price. So it's be like their Tesco's Finest kind of version. They're high quality stuff, or so they claim. In other words, it's more expensive than their other stuff. I think I paid about £2 for this bar of chocolate, which is, you know, for the size of bar of chocolate it is, I would say that's actually quite pricey. Of course, you can get way more expensive chocolates, definitely, because chocolate, for some reason, is one of those things where it actually can really range in quality from being really rubbish, like the stuff you get in advent calendars, to like really insanely amazing. There's a shop in the UK, I don't know if you get it in other countries, but it's the Chocolate Hotel, I think it's called, or maybe it's just, or it's like Chocolat Hotel, and some of their chocolate, it's pricey, but it is damn good. It is so nice. So this should be somewhere in between that and ASDA Smart Price. So let's read a bit about it. So it's salted butterscotch milk chocolate. I like butterscotch. If you're talking about flavours of things, I would say this is probably my favourite type of, what's that bloody stuff called? Angel Delight. Angel Delight. Butterscotch Angel Delight is the best Angel Delight in my opinion. Leave me a comment and let me know what your favourite one is. So I like butterscotch and salted butterscotch. Lovely. I love salted chocolates. So it actually does have a description. Smooth vanilla notes swirled with sea salt and indulgent butterscotch chunks. So it's going to have sort of toffee-like chunks throughout the chocolate, I would imagine. It's 39% cocoa solids, which I guess means something. It doesn't mean much to me. I'm not really sure what that means, but I know if you've got like, it's like under a certain percentage means it'd be dark chocolate, over a certain percentage would be white chocolate, I think. I could be wrong. White chocolate might just be something altogether. And there's like a fourth chocolate now, that pink stuff that I had on those Magnums a while back, which is new and a bit different, a bit fruity. It's quite nice. So it's a blend of the finest cocoa beans. It's UTZ certified and it's vegetarian. So there you go. Oh, there's actually some tasting notes on the back. Created by a blend of the finest cocoa beans, this silky smooth milk chocolate is swirled with sea salt. Can't talk today. Swirled with sea salted butterscotch to enhance the sweetness with further caramel notes. Sounds nice. I mean, salt isn't a flavour, really. What salt does normally within food is enhance the flavours and bring out the flavours of stuff. So this should help to bring out the flavour of the chocolate and the butterscotch, apparently. Of course, too much salt and it basically just can taste like salt, so you got to get the balance right. So what are our ingredients in this bad boy? It's got sugar, milk powder, cocoa mass, cocoa butter, butterscotch, 10%, which is made from sugar, glucose, syrup, butter, palm oil, molasses, sea salt, flavouring and salt, emulsifier, soy lecithins, flavouring, vanilla extract, milk chocolate contains cocoa solids 39% minimum, milk solids 24% minimum. And there's some allergy advice, the usual stuff, may also contain traces of nuts. It's got palm oil in it, and I've seen palm oil in a few things before, and I didn't know what the deal was, why there's a lot of things that are advertised as being palm oil free, as if that's a good thing, and I didn't really know why. And I actually talked to one of my friends about it, and she was saying that it's because apparently where they grow the trees that the palm oil comes from, there's a bunch of orangutans, and harvesting palm oil kills orangutans, which is horrible. So apparently by eating this I'm contributing to the death of orangutans, which is quite sad. But apparently it's very hard to actually avoid palm oil because it's in most things. So make of that what you will. ASDA, to be fair, they are probably the cheapest supermarket that you get. So I don't think they're exactly I don't think they particularly care about the environment or animals or anything like that. So if you care about that stuff, you probably shouldn't be shopping at ASDA. And I would say that's probably true of 99% of the massive conglomerate companies and the rich companies, because let's face it, ASDA's owned by Walmart, and Walmart are evil. So nutrition, let's see what we got nutrition wise. So per fifth a pack, which would be about 20 grams, because this is 100 grams. I probably won't eat all of this today just because I'm not far off from my dinner, so I'm really just trying this for you guys, not because I'm hungry particularly. So a fifth of a pack, 20 grams, that's reasonable. You've got 110 calories, 6.9 grams of fat, 4.3 grams of that is saturate, which is high. That's almost a quarter of your daily allowance. 10 grams of carbs, 9.6 grams of sugar, 0.5 grams of fibers, 1.4 grams of protein, and 0.08 grams of salt. So you can, in the UK we have this on pretty much all of our packaging, and you can see all of the stuff is high for it, so it's not good for you. It's chocolate with sugar, with extra sugar in the form of butterscotch in it, so yeah, it's not good for you. Let's be fair. But we don't expect it to be good for us, and everything in moderation, and we shouldn't die. Now, I think it's time to bust this bad boy open. It does come in a nice sort of cardboard sleeve rather than just like a packet, and I think there's a nice way you've got to open it. You get a wee tab, rip that off, okay, and open it up, and ooh, boom, there you go. It's wrapped in tin foil. Okay, that's our bar. We'll open this gently from the top, I think. It's very well sealed. Very well sealed. Smells like chocolate. Can't smell the caramel. Or the buttermilk. Or butterscotch, sorry. So it's a little bit broken. To be fair, it's broken into the squares, which is actually perfect for our eating trying. So yeah, it'd be about, you can count the squares, you can see them on the packet there. So yeah, 2 squares, that's my 20 gram, that's my portion of 110 calories. So that's it, the salted butterscotch milk chocolate from ASDA's extra special range. Let's give it the old taste test. Well, it's creamy. Do excuse me, I've had a bit of a cold the last few days. It is creamy, which is nice. You can definitely taste the butterscotch through the chocolate. It's definitely permeated into the chocolate, but then you've got the chunks. Don't know if I snap this, you'll be able to see them. Nah, I'd need to find one. I don't know if you can really see that. See that little lighter brown bit? So it's like little chunks through it, like similar to if you've had the dairy milk where it's got the dime bits through it. Similar to that. So it's got the proper hard crunchy chunks through it, but the butterscotch flavour definitely permeates the chocolate. So it's definitely chocolatey, but getting more of the actual caramelly flavour than the actual chocolate. So I don't know if having the chocolate as high quality really makes that much of a difference, because I can taste the butterscotch more than the actual chocolate. Yeah, it's hard to tell whether that's good quality chocolate or not. It is very nice though, very sweet. The salt is in small quantities, so you can only just taste the salt. Sort of when you bite into the crunchy bits is when you can really taste the salt. You can't really taste it in the actual chocolate. But it melts in your mouth. It also really melts in your fingers as well, which is, as far as I'm aware, is a sign that it hasn't been tempered very well. Because properly tempered chocolate will sit at room temperature and won't melt at all. And this is coming away on my fingers, which to me shows a lack of quality in the actual chocolate making. I'm not a chocolate expert, so I might be talking out of my total arse here, but that's what I've learned from watching YouTube videos. Because you can, I've watched videos on how you make chocolate, and if you temper it just right, the right temperatures and all that sort of stuff, and use it to coat your cake or whatever, it'll go silky smooth and it'll be like shiny and glossy, and it won't melt. But if you just kind of melt up chocolate and then pour it on something, then it'll tend to melt fairly easily. And that's kind of what this is doing. I mean, if I take it out of the packet. Straight from the packet, it's already kind of melting on my finger. But that aside, it's nice. It's nice. Definitely tastes more of the butterscotch than the chocolate. The butterscotch is definitely the dominant flavour in it. And the saltiness, the salt could be cranked up a bit. I think you could do with a bit more salt to really give it more of a salted butterscotch flavour, because it's very, very, very subtle. But to be honest, extra special? Not really. It's okay. It's fairly good. I want to try some of the other ones to see if they're any good at all. Maybe there'll be something extra special about the other ones. But I would say for this, I've had better chocolate. For the price, I certainly wouldn't pay that again, because it's not worth what you pay for it. I think you can get nicer chocolate from a real brand. Like if you buy dairy milk, real dairy milk is nicer than this, I would say. And dairy milk comes in all kinds of flavours. I'm sure you could get an equivalent kind of flavour in the dairy milk. Lindt chocolate is a bit more expensive and is so much better as well. So I would say, yeah, it's not worth the extra special price that you pay for it. It's nice, but there are better chocolates for the same amount of money. Well, I think that'll do for today. This was the extra special salted butterscotch milk chocolate from ASDA. If you liked this video, give it the thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel. I upload here twice a week, so there's plenty of videos to watch. You can go back and watch them on the channel, or just stay tuned, hit the wee bell so you can get notifications when my other videos come out. And follow Instagram. I've got another channel if you want to check that out as well. But yeah, just hang about, be my friend and watch my videos. That would be lovely. And I will just catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.